Are you planning to start your own startup just because that you have recently lost your job in this lockdown period, or you have developed your hobbies in such a way that now you want to capitalize that in some business form, or you want to work on your passion that you ever had and now you want to go for that, or now feeling that giving more time to family is very important, or government is now giving a lot many offers to the startups, so now you are trying to capitalize that with taking some loan and going for it, then please stop and just wait for another 10 minutes and see that whether you have the attributes to get the success in any of the startup or business. I am Ranjit Singh Khullar, your NLP trainer and life coach. Friends, today I would like to talk about whether you should go for a new startup or you still stay back with your job. So today I will be talking about first the difference between the job and the business, how the two different things requires different attributes. Secondly, I will be talking about how can a successful startup be made by the 5 very powerful attributes. And at the end, I will be giving you my views on these 5 points that I have just narrated to you. So let's start with how job and business attributes are different. So when we are in job, then we are very secure in the way my skills are required by multiple companies, and if I lose job in one company, there are chances that I'll get a job in another company. So there are different opportunities in the market. Second thing in job is I have a limited responsibility towards the bigger vision of the company. I just contribute my role into it, and the rest of the chain is been done by the other people. So my expertise in one particular thing is very much required. I need not to look for the other things. I need not to have specialization in rest of the things. In the job, the major thing that is required is your being a follower. If you are good follower and you can implement the things that is been drawn by your management and the seniors, then you are a successful person in a job, because there you need to implement the things that is been told to you to do. You only need to follow the instructions that is been given to you, whether you are at the lowest level or you are in the higher management cadres. So followers are good in jobs. Even if they are into the leadership profiles, then also they need to be a good follower rather than making own ideas and coming out with something different from the vision of the company. The another point in the job is you are very much safe on the side of finances. You know that at the end of the month you will be getting a salary that will take care of all the financial needs. You only need to just focus on your work. So now you have just seen that these are the things that are required to have a successful job. So now you can check that if you have given your 20-25 years in a job, you must be carrying all these things. You must be doing all these things to have a successful career. So now when you are thinking to change your stream by getting into your own startup, then you need to have a different set of capabilities or the different set of attributes. So now we'll discuss about the 5 major attributes that a person need to have to get a success in any kind of startup or the business. The first thing is, who is the boss? Now when we are into our own business, then we need to understand that there is nobody who is going to give you the instructions, but you are the whole soul responsible to do the things that is very much required to run the show. So you are the implementer, at the same time you are your boss. Few of the people, when they come into their business, they feel that now they are free for the time. Now they can use the things or they can do whatever they want to do. But that is just a myth. You need to understand that when you are into your own business, then you are the boss. All the thoughts, all the procedures, all the processes are need to be made by you and implemented by you also. You can make the changes in the very beginning, but you once you have rolled out the processes, you need to follow them till the end, or when you are planned to do the review. Even if you are the boss, but still you are doing working with the two hats, putting that on, one as a boss, another as the manager. The second attribute that is very much required is that you need to be multitasker. You need to do multiple things in the initial 2 to 3 years. Once you have established, then you can go ahead with taking care of as a whole by giving your eagle eye view. But right now you need to be micromanaged, and you need to take care of each and everything with the very minute details and with the multitasking, because you will not get the same kind of liberty that you have got in the job, where you were getting a different specialized people doing a different specialized work for you. But here you need to do a number of things with the less resources. The third thing is building trust. So building trust not only in the people for whom you are working, like your customers, it is also to building trust in yourself, because here you will not get any of the leader or the motivator or your people around you who are going to motivate you to live your own dream. There will be in your near and dear people who would let you down, who will pull you down. So you need to have a trust in your vision, in your passion, or in your line of business that you are into. That is your own thing. So need to be motivated all the time for your own reasons. So you need to have trust on yourself that you can do it, and also whatever you have chosen to do, you also have trust into that. If you have trust in your products, if you have trust on the line of business that you have chosen, then definitely you will get the success into that, along with a trust on your own self that you can do it. The fourth point is your persistence. If you are able to survive for the next 3 years or to 4 years, then the people will start having confidence on you. They will start coming to you. Even your friends, even your people with whom you have worked earlier, they will have a confidence on you that you are persistently doing one particular thing, and now they can have faith on you and rely on you to give you business also, or get associated with you. I have seen number of people in the last 10 years. When I left the corporate and started my own venture, I have seen number of people coming and going. The persistence is very much required, because when you are into business, then you need to make your customers believe that you will stay in this business for longer. Then only they will give you a long-term association. And the last thing is your vision, long-term vision. So if you have a long-term vision, then only you need to come into your startup. Because if you are coming up with a short-term vision, then after some time you will lose the whatever money that you accumulated during your job, or whatever money that you have got as a loan from the side of government, and now that has been exhausted, and then you would not like to continue. You will go back, and that will be your loss. Not only the financial loss, but also the loss of the image, also the loss of the courage that you took. Now you will always have a bad experience that will remain with you for the whole life. You will not able to take up the next step of starting it again in the future. That will give you a bad taste. So we need to have a long-term vision of at least 3 to 5 years, because in day-to-day things we will be taking care of all the daily crisis. We will not able to think that which direction am I doing or going. Yes, we can have a review periods, and in those review periods we are just reviewing that how much I have traveled and how and where I am going, just working on that. So with these 5 attributes, if you think that you have, then you are welcome to a successful business plans. But if you think that it is still not there with you, then you can take some help from any of the uh, professional to develop the attributes in you. Or you can remain in your job, in your career, because that is the thing that you have learned so far and you need to be remain with that only. Now we'll take the points that I stated in the start of the video, that if you have lost job in this lockdown period, should you go for a new startup, or what you need to do. I feel that if you have just lost the job just because of this lockdown period or the slowdown of the business, then you need to see in yourself the what can increase your sellability, what skills that you need to add on in you that will make you sustainable in your job. People will recall you or give you the new proposals. This is something that you need to do or focus on your skills. You will be having, I am sure that you will be having a corpus in your hand because you are thinking to start some business. Utilize that in the survival period and also increasing your skills to have a sustainable job. The second point is, if you want to develop your hobbies now into business, so you need to see that these were the period where you were locked down, forcefully you were into your home, and where you got the time to develop your hobby. But that is your hobby. You need to look at it. You can try it along with your job, and you can see the feasibility and the sustainability of that hobby as a business proposal. And then whenever you feel confident about it, and also you see that these 5 attributes that I have just talked about, you have gained that, and then you can very much come into your business. If you have just recalled your passion and now you want to go ahead with your passion, then also you need to see the sustainability element of it. Because why, whatever I have earned so far is because of the job that I have done. So if that corpus is enough to go about and explore into my passion, then definitely you can come. Otherwise, you can make a proposal along with your job and start doing it simultaneously, because the people, the family who are with me, I have given them a level of comfort already. If I get that comfort from them, they will not feel comfortable and they will start blaming me, and that will ruin the relationship, that will ruin the all experience that you will having. When I left my job, at that time my brother came to me, and he was very much down, and he told me that now you have just lost, given up on your job, and I heard that you are going to start something of your own. So what will I tell my friends, my circle, that what is my brother doing? Because previously I was telling my friends and all people that my brother is manager with MNC. So you need to look at it, that they are looking at you. At the same time, a lot of responsibility is lying on your shoulder of your family, to give them the comfort, to give them the all the things that you were giving them earlier. Or you can check with them. You can ask them first that I want to go into my passion. Now, are you with me? Because in this whole journey, there will be ups and downs. Would you like to enjoy, or would you like to experience those ups and downs? If they are with me, if they say yes to me, then only I need to go ahead into my passion. So that will be a good journey for you and your family if they come together. And if you are now thinking that you are with your family for some time and you have enjoyed this period, and your family is also has enjoyed in a good way, and now you are planning to have a certain kind of startup or the business where you would be able to give a good time to your family, then that is just a myth. Because when we are into our own business or startup, then we need to give a lot of time to our to nurture our business, because that is like a child, a new child, newborn child for us, where we need to give our all the things, all the assets that we are having, all the love, all the time that we need to give to that, to nurture that into a bigger thing, so that everything gets smoother. So for the near to 3 to 5 years, you will not get time for your family when you are into something new. So if you think that your family is also accompanying you to this particular startup or the business, then you can think and plan in such a way that everybody can have some role into it and everybody is working together to nurture it. Then that will give you a good sense of attachment or being with your family, and make you feel that yes, you are with them, and they will also feel that you are taking care of them along with enjoying the togetherness. And the final comment is, now we are getting a lot of schemes, lot of loans from the side of government or facilities from the side of government. My experience is, no money, nothing can give you the success in the side of business. That will only come up when you really want to get into it with all the attributes and with a clear vision which direction you are going. Because I have seen people coming up with big, huge amount of as a loan and as a savings. They have come, exhausted their money, and then went back to just to again repay their bills, repay their loans. So now you can see that this is again an experience that you want to have, you can have, but that experience will have some risk into it. With all these things, I feel that I have given you an idea that whether you should go for a startup or business or continue to search for your job again. With this, you can write me the comments, write me your feelings, write me your thoughts, how you are feeling after this video, and stay home, stay well, and be happy with your family. Thank you. Thank you to you.